and welcome to the pinning ceremony for the nursing class of May 2024. Please remain standing following the entrance of our new graduate nurses.
Here we are, on top of the stars. Never thought we'd ever get this far. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. Here we are, this is a time, like a dream coming to life. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. In moments like this. I try to take a breath, thoughts racing through my head. I try to capture it, but a picture can't hold what the heart is feeling.
The graduates have chosen members of the LCCC choir to sing the national anthem today. We welcome you to join us in singing.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's terror, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
I'm pleased to introduce the director of our nursing program, Dr. Karen Bowen.
Susan. Good evening. It is my honor to welcome each of you to Laramie County Community College's nursing pinning ceremony. To our colleagues in the audience and on the stage, happy Nurses and Teachers Week. The pinning ceremony is a formal recognition of the hard work and dedication these students have shown over the last 2+ years, resulting in this arrival at this very moment. As a program and a profession, we value the pinning ceremony deeply, which is why it is so important for our students that all of you are here to bear witness and, most importantly, celebrate this tremendous achievement with them. Nursing education has a notorious reputation for being one of the most challenging degrees obtained by college students in America. This is generally due to the required minimal scores to be achieved and, of course, studying, countless hours of clinicals and lab practice. Then we throw in the intimate nature of the human interaction required at each and every stage of life, the emotional roller coaster the students embark upon in their acceptance is nothing short of amazing. As a faculty, we know, we've been there. We take extra pride in getting to celebrate their tremendous achievements with them tonight, and we've walked beside them as they've grown into the people and the budding professionals you see before you. This time-honored tradition is special to nursing and different from other commencement ceremonies. Many nurses remember this as a very impactful moment for them. The pinning ceremony signifies the answer to a calling, a demonstration that the graduate has joined the sister and brotherhood of nurses ready to serve society as a profession. The ceremony serves to honor their hard work, the selfless investment of their faculty in the history of this respected profession. Speaking of history, the pinning ceremony dates back all the way to the 12th century, when the Crusaders were cared for by the Knights of the Order, bearing the Maltese cross as an outward symbol of their commitment to caring for the ill and the injured. Fast forwarding just a little to the modern ceremony, which started in the 1860s, with Queen Victoria awarding Florence Nightingale the Red Cross Pin of St. George to recognize her service as a military nurse in the Crimean War. Throughout history, we continue to see evidence of this ceremony and what it means. In the profession of nursing, we hold dear a deep pride as well as a recognition of the tremendous shoulders we stand upon now. In this ceremony, we formally pass the flame of knowledge from the giants before us and experienced nurses and mentors and tutors to the novice nurse by the memento of the nursing pin. Each school has their own unique pin, signifying completion of the rigors required. Mine matches the one that your graduates will receive tonight, and I'm very proud of that. The novice nurse comes before you today one last time, in their school uniforms, crossing the threshold of this very stage, receiving their pin and ready to begin their journey in their own professional practice. Again, we thank you for joining us in our statement to the professional community that our students have proven their competency, capability, and readiness to serve. These students are ready to achieve success on their national licensure examinations. They're ready to go forward in their careers as registered nurses and stand by the many before them who have taken this journey and ready to assist those who follow. We cannot do this without taking a critical moment to say a very heartfelt thank you to all of you that have supported them along their way. We thank you collectively for your support, sacrifices, and understanding while they spent countless hours studying patient scenarios, writing concept maps, studying for exams, and chasing their dreams. You are the backbone of their success. Family and friends supporting our graduates today, please stand so we can thank you. Our esteemed members of the Laramie County Community College Board of Trustees, please rise so we can recognize each of you. Members of our Laramie County Community College Administration, Advisory Committee, and Advising Team, please rise so we can recognize you. And finally, most importantly, without their dedication, countless hours of time, and selfless sacrifice to these students, None of this would have been possible. I ask you to please join me in thanking our very own Laramie County Community College faculty and staff. Please rise and we can recognize you. And now it is my wonderful pleasure to welcome our very own LCCC President, Dr. Joe Schaefer, to the podium to share his recognition and encouragement of our graduating class. Dr. Schaefer is an ardent supporter of our nursing program, and we are so grateful to have him with us this evening. Please help me welcome Dr. Joe Schaefer.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. How about a round of applause for the choir singing the national anthem? You sounded fantastic. Dean Mason, Dr. Bowen, faculty, congratulations again on an exceptional class of nursing graduates who not only packed the stage, but packed the house. I have not seen this venue this full, I think, since we've opened it. So what an amazing feat. Congratulations. I've been sharing today as we've been having pinning ceremonies about how this is really probably our favorite time of the year. We get to celebrate all the success and milestones of students who have journeyed along their path to achieve their place on the stage as an LCCC graduate. And I know I'm not supposed to play favorites, but don't tell anyone. But I tell you, the nursing program, the nursing profession, and the nursing pinning is by far one of my favorite ceremonies that we do and one of my favorite programs that we get to celebrate. And I'll tell you why it's one of my favorites. I think of the nursing profession, and I cannot think of a more exceptional profession that touches human life across our country and across the span. And if you think about it, from the day you're born, through your development as a child, as a young adult, into adulthood, nurses are there. As you start to grow and you become parents yourself, nurses are there. As you age and go through the struggles that we all do as we age, nurses are there. And yes, even when we get to the end of our time on this earth and we struggle with leaving, and the family members with us struggle with leaving, nurses are there. I can't think of another profession that touches human life so continuously through our journeys. So I'll tell you the other reason that nursing is one of my favorites is because 22 years ago I married one. Brooke Schaefer, would you stand up and just wave so we can... So I'll tell you, it's one of our favorite times of year, but every year at this time I do feel a little bit guilty because it's during this time where we have all these commencement ceremonies, and my wife and many of the other mothers in the room have to share Mother's Day with Commencement Day. But my wife also has to share her birthday with Commencement Weekend, and she will celebrate her birthday on Monday. I won't say how old that she's going to be. 25, yes, thank you, Dr. Bowen. But I feel a little bad because every time during this year we get really distracted and busy and don't always have the time to connect. But I want to tell you that my wife's my hero. And I probably don't say that enough to her, and I should. Not because she's not an amazing spouse. She's a wonderful wife, a wonderful spouse. She's an amazing mother as well. But she's a hero because what she does as a nurse. I mean, it's amazing to see the impact that a nurse can have on a family, on a patient, and what she does. And she's my hero for that. So graduates, I would tell you this. As you think about what you're going to do when you walk across this stage tonight, you get pinned by the ones you love, you go out and you get your first job as a nurse. You have it within you to be heroes. That's amazing. So when you leave here as an LCCC graduate, go out and be heroes. Congratulations.
Eric Newman has been chosen by this graduating class to speak today.
When I started getting ready to prepare this speech, I had a hard time deciding where to start, and there's no other place for me to start, except that I'm honored and humbled to be chosen by my classmates to speak to you this evening. All of you here know these people. You know how driven they are, how brilliant they are, and how accomplished they are. I am privileged for having met them, honored knowing that I will be their colleague, and proud to call them my friends. I ask my class and our guests to recognize the faculty that guided us through these last 2 years with patience and grace and always demanding our best. They have given us the most valuable things they have. They gave us their time and their knowledge. We can't thank you enough. In particular, we'd like to thank Dr. Bowen and Dr. Schaefer, who were the driving force behind this program and made it what it is today. And finally, I would like to thank all of you who love us. You nurtured us through this program, and you got us where we are. Briefly, I'll introduce myself to those of you who don't know me. I started my career as a police officer about 30 years ago, and I retired after 25 years. I was also an EMT and a firefighter. My path to get here was long. Like my fellow graduates, I have a drive to help people. For some of us here, this is the first step into a life of helping people on their worst day. I hope you will find it to be as rewarding as I have. We are part of a large cohort entering nursing at a time when a historic number of nurses are leaving the profession. That means we are responsible for building the future culture of nursing. As we enter into this profession, we will see members of the healthcare team who have become jaded and callous towards what they see. Aristotle said that knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom, and that your relationship with yourself is the most important relationship in your life. I ask you, be diligent in that relationship. Examine yourself. Use that introspection as a shield against callousness and jadedness. If we look inside ourselves, examine our practice and treatment of others, and feel pride and satisfaction that we have lived up to being what a nurse means, we cannot do anything but succeed. Nursing is unfortunately known for eating its young. Going forward, we are responsible for nurturing our young and creating a culture of support between nurses. In that same direction, I beg you to care for yourselves and your fellow caregivers as you do your patients. Coming from a profession with its share of bad days, I've seen what seeing those things can do to people. Don't lose yourself. Offer yourself to coworkers that need it. They may not be able to ask for help or even realize that they need it. Build a culture wherever you go that we look out for each other, that we don't turn a blind eye to a colleague's needs or their suffering. No one gets through life alone. We all need a hug, a shoulder to cry on, and an ear to listen. If we all agree to be those things, through our career, we will preserve ourselves and come out the other side as the same caring people we are when we start. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There is no shame. Whether it's a professional or a trusted friend, pain shared is pain divided. And if we don't care for ourselves, we can't care for others. Since you all know what I did for a living, you can imagine the horrible things I've seen. What I'm going to say to you is the same thing I've said to classmates and patients, people I've arrested, and other people when it's appropriate. You will meet a bare handful of people in your lifetime who are truly beyond, for lack of a better word, redemption. If anyone here is in a position to be soured on humanity, it would be me. So my big message is, don't give up on people. I'm not talking about in a medical sense. I'm saying don't give up on someone's humanity and don't surrender your own. The biggest change in a person's life can come from someone offering them a chance at the right time. Be that person. 2,000 years ago, Rabbi Hillel said, "Whosoever saves a life, it is as though he has saved the entire world." The care and the opportunity you give someone can change a life in a way that ripples across the world and lasts for generations. Nursing is one of the few professions that has the virtue of nobility attached to it. Embrace it. Aristotle also said that quality is not an act, it is a habit. I think we all have nurses that we embody in our minds as an ideal nurse. Keep those exemplary examples of nurses in your head. Every time you practice, every day, ask yourself, would Sammy or Karen or Susan or whoever your person is be proud of me if they saw me today? If you say yes and your chest swells out with a little pride, you are staying the right path. Thank you again for choosing me to speak. I look forward to seeing where we all go.
I have to say, I think they chose the right speaker. Okay, guys, it's time. Please come forward. Families, if we can have you come to this side of the stage and meet your graduate over here. Whoops. Everyone. Rachel, is your family there? Is your family there? No? Maybe we should clarify. Those that have students in the first row, maybe just move to the side. Sorry. I'll have to revise my speech for next time. Sorry. So in case you can't see, I have Rachel, Jordan, Jasmine, Sean, Katie Bennett, Kalina, Tanessa, Tanya, and Brittany. Yeah. We ready? Okay, here we go. Rachel Artahali is being pinned by Dan and Shelby Artahali. Rachel would like to thank her parents and her siblings for always supporting her through the ups and downs of nursing school. She would also like to thank Paul Kozlowski for making her cry in first semester sim. Jordan Bailey is being pinned by her grandparents, Brenda and Paul McCullough, and her wife, Alicia. I would like to thank my wife, Alicia, my grandparents, Brenda and Paul, my teachers, and my friends, Maple, Hayes, Weasley, Charlie, and Herbert. Thank you for everyone's love and support. I couldn't have done it without you. Jasmine Barbosa is being pinned by her fiancé, Sebastian, and her parents, Monica and Eddie Barbosa. First, I give all my thanks to Jesus for putting this dream into my heart and helping me to succeed. I want to thank my family and friends for always giving me the support and encouragement I needed to get me where I am today. Lastly, I give the biggest thanks to my fiancé for following me halfway across the country to go to school and always being my biggest supporter through the difficult times. Sean Belfridge is being pinned by his wife, Hannah Barber, and his parents, Paula Cowan and John Belfridge. There are no words to express my thanks to everyone, to my instructors who helped to guide me through these last 2 years, my family who has put up with me throughout my 10-year journey, my partner who has stood by me throughout this rough time and worked with me and held me up so that I could be successful. To all of you and more, I say thank you now and will continue to, because this journey would have been exponentially more difficult without each of you in it. Catherine Bennett is being pinned by her parents, Tara and Brad, and her boyfriend, Ethan. To my mom and dad, you have both taught me many things, but the ones I resonate most with are the ones I learned through your example. Mom, you taught me to always be kind and compassionate to everyone. Dad, you showed me the importance of working hard in everything that I do. To my better half, Ethan, thank you for your unwavering support, patience, and love throughout not only nursing school, but life. I would not be able to do any of this without you guys. Thank you all. Kalina Collins is being pinned by her husband, Dennis, and her daughter, Renee. Thank you to all the friends I have made in this crazy adventure, helping me through the times when I did not think I was in the right place. Thank you to all the instructors for being there for me when I needed to vent or ask random questions. I want to thank my family for being understanding of my time away and my crazy schedule for these last 2 years. Tanessa Dvorak is being pinned by her husband, Pancho, her mom, Amy, and her children, Riley and Kennedy. I want to thank my amazing friends and family for celebrating this special day with me. Your unwavering support, patience, love, and guidance through this process means the world to me. Thank you to all my nursing instructors that led the way and never stopped believing in me. I could not have made it without all of you. I want to tell Riley, Kennedy, and Pancho, thank you for being my #1 supporters every step on this crazy journey. I want to thank my mom for inspiring me to become the nurse I am today. Tanya Furman is being pinned by Octavio Furman, Claudia Herrera, and Yadi Furman. I'm grateful for all the support I have received over the past 2 years. I'd like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for all they have done for me. I look forward to beginning my career as a nurse. Brittany Furdick is being pinned by Robert, Madison, McKenna, Luke, Lucy, and Jeremiah Furdick. I would like to thank my kids for putting up with my schedule and letting me study all the time. Thank you to my husband for supporting me and picking up the slack at home and always letting me complain without getting annoyed with me. To my in-laws, Robert and Lisa, thank you for committing to watch my kids during these crazy 2 years and going above and beyond to help us out. Carly Fountain is being pinned by her parents, Howard and Tammy Kuhlman, her husband, Anthony, her Aunt Gretchen, and her late grandmother, Janet, who is here in spirit. I want to thank God for this opportunity and for giving me the strength to become a nurse. I want to thank my amazing family, my mom, Tammy, my dad, Howard, and my husband, Anthony, for supporting and encouraging me these last 2 years. A special thank you to my Aunt Gretchen for pinning me on this special day. I'm thankful for the friends I have made throughout this program. Madison Gallus is being pinned by her friend Janelle Hernandez and her parents Tim and Sean Gallus. I would like to thank my family and friends for always supporting me and believing in me as I made the journey through nursing school. I would not be here without you all. To Gail Kenna back home, I wish you could be here today. You are the reason I am here and I love you so much. Thank you to all my nursing instructors for creating a solid foundation for me to start as a new grad and helping me grow into a confident and optimistic nurse. Jenna Glick is being pinned by her husband, Troy, and her son, Bridger. I would like to say thank you to my friends, family, and all of the nursing faculty. Without your support and patience along the way, this would not have been possible. Bridger, thank you for being the constant reminder as to why I needed to continue this journey, even when it felt like the end would never come. Shiloh Harris is being pinned by her sons, Daniel, Eli, and Lakota, and her husband, Dan. First, I want to thank the dear Lord for his guidance and the many blessings he has always bestowed on me. I thank my 3 wonderful boys for embarking on this journey with me to complete this goal that I started almost 12 years ago. Thank you for being by my side in some of my weakest moments and holding me up when I felt too weak to continue. Charlie Rushka is being pinned by her husband, Joe. I want to express my gratitude to my husband, family, and friends. Your unwavering support and encouragement throughout my journey of nursing school has been instrumental in helping me achieve my goals and reach this milestone. Your belief in me has fueled my determination, and your encouragement has lifted my spirits. Tatum Jackson is being pinned by her husband, Brecken. I want to thank Brecken for standing by my side during this entire school journey. I would also like to thank my whole family who made the trip here this weekend. You have always cheered me and supported me. Finally, thank you to all the professors and peers that have helped make this experience memorable. Jordan Kelly is being pinned by Cheryl Crumpton. I would like to thank my family for supporting me through this difficult time called nursing school. I would also like to thank TikTok, may they rest in peace, for reintroducing me to books because that's the only way I would have made it through. Good luck to everyone in their new adventures, and may you all stay safe from the sock flakes. Madison Knapp is being pinned by Kira and Andy Knapp. I would like to thank my mom and dad for supporting me through nursing school. I would also like to thank all of the nursing instructors for their support. Ruth Krakowski is being pinned by her mother, Naomi, and her daughter, Shoshana. Thank you to my parents for supporting me through school and work for the past 2 years. I want to especially thank my mother, Naomi, for encouraging me to achieve this goal no matter what, and for being the best grandmother to Shoshana. Shelby Leal is being pinned by her husband, Cole, and daughters, Ashlyn and Lainey. I would like to thank my 2 beautiful daughters who have been my reason to keep going and to never give up. A special thank you to my husband, Cole, who encouraged me every single day and was my biggest cheerleader. Arsenio Lemus is being pinned by his mother, Jennifer Hoveland. I would like to thank all my family and friends for their support during my nursing journey. With all of the trials and tribulations, I couldn't have asked for a better team. I love you all. Lauren Mann is being pinned by her parents, Kim and Walt Mann. As I accept this nursing pin, I am thankful for the love my mom, dad, Grammy, and Pops have showed me. Thank you all for providing me with unconditional support and being there to lift me up after every mental breakdown. Grammy and Pops, thank you for always having your door open for me to stay at your home and a delicious meal on the table. Overall, the unwavering belief you all showed me helped me to transform my dreams into reality. Evan McHugh is being pinned by his parents, Michael and Dawn McHugh, and Cora Bayless. I would like to start by thanking my classmates and future nurses for a supportive learning environment. I wish everyone success in becoming the best nurses we know each other to be. To all of the staff at LCCC, thank you for your high standards, your smiles and kind words, and dedication to our success. To my girlfriend and family, thank you for your unwavering love, support, and encouragement. Jamie McMullen is being pinned by her parents, Rick and Nicole McMullen. I would like to thank all the LCCC faculty members who assisted in my learning and encouraged me to push and gain confidence in my nursing career. I'd also like to thank my family for being that solid support during my time in school, challenging my knowledge by continually asking me to diagnose every illness. Robin Micus Jones is being pinned by her daughter Zoe, her husband Dexter, and baby Mattia. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to my husband, family, and friends for their never-ending love and support throughout my nursing school experience. Your encouragement has been vital to my success, and I truly could not have accomplished this without you. Oliver Morgan is being pinned by his mother, Julie, his brother, Sam, and Uncle Chris Morgan. I would like to thank my mom, my brother, and my uncle for being there for me through this whole ordeal of a program. I truly don't think I would be standing up here without them. I'd like to thank all of my instructors and friends who I've come to know throughout the program, and I figure I'll know for a while to come. And one final thanks to my friends from before I started this. I think you all kept me sane. Lisa Murphy is being pinned by Chris, Santara, Rayleigh, and Braden Murphy. I want to thank my amazing husband and my children, Santara, Rayleigh, Braden, Wyatt, Colby, Gavin, Gwen, Jason, and Gage. Also, thank you to my mother, Tracy, for being there through my journey and never letting me quit. Eric Newman is being pinned by his wife, Jen. I would like to thank my wife, Jen, and my kids, Will, Sam, and Kit. Without their support, I would not have made it. I'd also like to thank all of the professors who gave us so much of their valuable time, as well as my preceptors, Jeanette Olive and Mark McLaughlin, who provided me with examples of how to be a great nurse. Samantha Portner is being pinned by her parents, Jennifer and Mark Portner. I would like to thank my family, my boyfriend, friends, and instructors for their endless support while I've been in school. This has all been possible thanks to your patience, encouragement, and love. I can't wait to make you all proud. Kira Riles is being pinned by her son, Kyle Fishback. I would like to thank my family and friends for their understanding and support during the last 2 years. Special thanks to my parents, sister, and son. Thank you for encouraging me through my many ups and downs during the past 2 years. Isaac Roque is being pinned by Cherry, Amika, and Leticia Roque. Thank you to my family for all of their loving support through this program. I could not have done any of this without you. It's been a long journey, and I'm thankful to have you all in my life. I also thank God that I am done with this program and can move on to the next life challenge. Ashley Schmidt is being pinned by her husband, Dylan, and her son, Dean. I would like to say thank you to my husband, Dylan, and my son, Dean, who never gave up on me and encouraged me on my hardest days. I love you guys and would not have made it without you. I also would like to thank my mom and my sisters for reminding me of my dream to be a nurse every time I wanted to give up. Sailor Spillenek is being pinned by her mom, Mia, her brothers, Sterling and Stone, and her boyfriend, Danny. I would like to thank all my instructors throughout my 4 semesters in the nursing program for their motivation and dedication in furthering my career as a nurse. Also, I would like to thank my family and friends for their endless support and the love they have given me every step of the way. And most importantly, I want to thank my dad. While he may no longer be here to support me, I know that he has been my guardian angel, blessing me and providing me with the comfort and peace I needed to reach this point and become the nurse he always knew I would be. Caitlin Stokes is being pinned by her mother, Andrea, her sister, Allie, and her grandmother, Bonnie. Throughout this experience, I have learned the importance of perseverance, determination, and resilience. I am so thankful for my family and friends, including those lifelong friendships I have developed throughout the program. They stood by me through the late nights of studying, financial struggles, and moments of self-doubt. I've grown so much as a person because of their guidance and encouragement. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being my pillars of strength and for always believing in me. MJ Walter is being pinned by her friend Bree, her parents Ken and Andrea, and her brother Colin. I want to say thank you to our nursing faculty for their guidance and shared wisdom that has prepared me for the road ahead. I also want to thank my family and friends who have been there to celebrate the highs and support me through the lows. Lastly, to my classmates, thank you for the shared experiences and many laughs over the last 2 years. Tori Wheeler is being pinned by her parents, Julie and Scott Wheeler. I am thankful for my time in Cheyenne and for my faithful carpool companion and my carpool companion's grandparents. I would also like to thank my family, those who are here and those who could not make it today. Finally, I would like to thank all of my instructors, preceptors, patients, and classmates who have made it possible to be here today. Randy Whipple is being pinned by her preceptor, Candace Hendry, her spouse, Bryce, her daughter, Catherine, mother, Carrie, and her friend, Allison. I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me during my time in nursing school. Thank you to my preceptor and instructors for motivating me when I doubted myself, to the coffee shops who supplied me with the energy to get through these last 2 years, and to my classmates for making this journey entertaining and enjoyable. Michael Wright is being pinned by his wife, Jennifer. I'd like to thank my wife, Jen, for her help and continued motivation throughout this experience. I'd like to thank all of my instructors for sharing their knowledge and experiences with us. And finally, I'd like to thank and congratulate all of my classmates. That was a lot. Toward the end of each semester, the nursing faculty come together to discuss the growth and development of the students in the graduating class. In this meeting, we evaluate the members of the class in 4 categories: the most caring, leadership, outstanding clinical student, and rising star. The most caring award criteria include the most fundamental characteristics of nursing: communication, putting those that we care for above all else for the time that we are honored to care for them. We recognize this includes helping the emotional, spiritual, social, and psychological aspects of an individual's well-being, as well as their mental and physiological aspects. To our way of thinking, this is the heart and soul of nursing. The most caring award goes this semester to Shiloh Harris. Criteria for the Leadership Award include consistent professionalism, answering the call, being recognized by faculty, facility staff, and peers throughout the program for typical nursing leadership characteristics. The Leadership Award this semester goes to Eric Newman. We're almost done, I promise. Criteria for the most outstanding clinical student embraces all that we as faculty hope to see as a professional nurse in the students that we mentor. Both passion and compassion, critical thinking, teamwork, professionalism, and patient advocacy, to name just a few. The most outstanding clinical student award goes to Sean Belfridge. The Rising Star Award is earned by the student who has consistently demonstrated the most professional growth throughout his or her time in the program. It's important to recognize that this professional growth does not occur without a significant amount of personal growth as well. The Rising Star Award goes to Jordan Kelly. Will all of the nurses present please rise? That includes you guys. All of us, the very newest to the profession, and those of us who have been around a little longer, and those who have paved the way, please turn to the International Council of Nurses Pledge on page 3 in your program. We will read it together. In the full knowledge of the task I am undertaking, I promise to take care of the sick with all of the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients entrusted in my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team.
If I could have everyone please stand. Everybody joins us now. It is my esteemed pleasure to introduce to you the newest members of our esteemed profession, the graduating class of May 2024 nursing program. Congratulations.
Everything custom like I'm in the bar.